Hi, this is Brett Payne with MinistrySites.tv, the first episode of many episodes that we're going to bring you every single week to talk about the best ministry sites that are on the web, not only here in the United States or in the Western Hemisphere, but all over the globe. We're going to find the best of the best, kind of portray them to you, let you know what's going on. We're going to look at web trends also, things that you can use for your ministry website that'll be helpful to you, that'll be entertaining for your users, that will be appealing and help you to connect with them. And then also every week what we hope to do is bring out one principle that we can find in a great website and talk to you about it so that you can put that thing in place today. I heard somewhere the other day an old saying, and I think it's very true even with ministry websites, that Rome was not built in a day. You're not going to get the whole thing done. It's not going to be perfect in one day. It's not like a book that you print. You got to have every word right and then put it to press, and then that's the end of it. You got to build it every step of the way, improvement upon improvement. And so we're going to look at one of those websites today. We're going to take you all the way to Colorado Springs to a great ministry called Desperation Ministries, or Desperation Conferences. They're found at desperationonline.com, desperationonline.com. So let's just take a few minutes, let's look at their site, and let's see if we can pull a few things from their site that you can use for your site, even put it into practice this week, make a few changes, and have it into place. So desperationonline.com. So let's take a peek at it. So there's lots of great things at desperationonline.com. First of all, fantastic images, great illustrations. They've got this little piece here with the sliding banners. I really like that. Other great things, good photography in the background, a good connect button right here to buy something of one of their products at their store. And then also you can see that on the right-hand side we have got some other great ways to connect. They got their Facebook link here, which lots of sites have that now, but that's very good. The latest Twitter post they've embedded here. There's lots of kind of Twitter widgets out there, and if you can use one of those, simple, grab the script, put it on your site, pulls in the latest tweets about you. Or if you have a little bit of coding experience, you can customize it just a bit there, so that's really nice for you. But here's what I really want to talk about today, and that's something called being above the crease. Information above the crease. That means I don't have to scroll down 900 pages to get to information that is valuable for me. But what Desperation has done, which is very helpful and which is something that everybody should apply, is that they should look at this crease right down here, the very bottom of their page. It's basically the size of your of a page when someone typically opens your website. So it's not always going to be exactly right here. It may be a little bit higher, a little bit lower, but really what you're looking at is the real estate when a browser is opened up down to about this size, I would say. It's called the crease. So the information above the crease is critical. Anything that you want your users to see, that you say absolutely they must see this thing, it's got to be above the crease. And here's the reason why. Because we know for a fact that only about 28% of the words that are ever written on a web page are ever read. And did you know that 1 out of 5 people that look at a web page or a website only stay there for about 4 seconds? That's amazing, huh? You think about all the information you want to put on your website, and lots of people write all these long articles and lots of words, all these kinds of things, when in reality, 1 out of every 5 people that ever come to your website only stay on a page for 4 seconds, and that's really true of the front page right here. So what we say is, take the most important information, make sure that it's above the crease so that if somebody types in, for instance, desperationonline.com, comes to your site, if they're only there for 4 seconds, you want them to understand instantly what you are about. Spend your time here. It's a landing page. It's where people are landing to come see you. And so you have to ask the question, when they come here, if they're only here for 4 seconds, or they're only going to read 20% of my words, what is it that I want them to do? Well, these guys right here, they want you to go to a conference. They want you to understand this concept of desperation. And they want you to register. They want you to get a promo pack. They want you to know what's going on. And all of this can happen without ever leaving the page. So this is a great thing. Above the crease. Keep that in mind. And again, they've got great connect options. They've got action buttons over here on the right side. You don't want too many options, but you do want to ask yourself, if people come to my website, what is it that I want them to do? Above the crease. That's the lesson for today. When you think about your website, you think about your ministry, make sure, just like you have a mission statement for your ministry, that you can look at your the front page of your site and you can say, what's really the purpose of people coming here, and then determine what is that connecting factor. What do I want them to do? If someone was only going to come here, and my first impression is the most important impression, if they're only going to be here for 4 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, what is it that I want them to do? And I'll tell you, the web trends as they're moving, I'll tell you how it's shifting right now. They're shifting even to such a simplistic state to have websites that are built only of one page. Isn't that amazing? Not all these kind of buried pages, deep and deep and deep, all these kind of things, but really just one page. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm not telling you to do that. That's where the trends are going, single page websites. But what I am saying is make sure that you think through your content and place it on the real estate properly. And I'll leave you with this. If you take care of your website, I promise you, it will take care of you.